You ever seen that movie Zathura? I'm gonna show you where that word came from. All right, you know how it's about space, a game in space, and all of this. All right, Disney, in my opinion, or even Marvel. Okay, I think it all relates to Jainism. Okay, a lot of Jainism and Zoroastrian or Astrian religion and stuff like this, ancient religions, basically. All right, Zathura. Okay, if you take Zarathustra and you take out the R-A-S-H-T, you got Zathura, right there. Z-A, then you got T-H-U-R-A, Zathura, and it's space. And this is what Zoroaster or Zoroastrianism talks about. They talk about these cosmic energies and these cosmic entities. Basically, it's about cosmology, just like Jainism. And Jainism has 6 energies or 6 powers, or basically what you would consider 6 stones in the universe, you know, like the Mind Stone and all that good stuff. Just like in Warlock, there's 6 stones, okay, that he's trying to collect. And say Sonic the Hedgehog, another example, the Chaos Emeralds, Chaos, okay. Why would they call them Chaos Emeralds? Well, that's the void, that's space, that's the Chronos. See, all of this stuff is related to these religions, but all of it's actually related to ancient physics and cosmology too, and ancient technology. Now, ironically, I call it chronotheism based off of infinite space, okay? Because infinite space, like I said, is what creates everything, all right? Now, this right here is the Therion, okay? The Thelema, okay? Thelema, Greek beast, is the deity found in the mystical system of Thelema, which was established in 1904 with Aleister Crowley's writings of the Book of Law. Therion's female counterpart is Babylon, another Thelemic deity. Therion, as a Thelemic personage, evolved from that of the beast from the Book of Revelation, whom Aleister or Crowley identified himself since childhood, as his mother called him that name. Indeed, throughout his life, he occasionally referred to himself as Master Therion, or sometimes the Beast, he wrote. All right, now, ironically, look. Now ye shall know that the chosen priest and apostle of infinite space is the prince priest, the beast, and in his woman called the scarlet woman, in all power given. Okay, so like I'm saying about infinite space being basically the real God, or Alpha and Omega, which is nuclear and electric energy, in that space being the creator, and the first law of thermodynamics, which energy cannot be created nor destroyed, therefore it is infinite and exists always with space. Ironically, everything that he was talking about here, it all talks about God. It's all just talking about God. Or it's all about religions, ancient technology, and understanding ancient physics. All right, now look at this. If you remember on the video I just uploaded a while ago, the number of the beast is 666. The number of the prominent significance in the system of Thelema. It is the sum of the numbers inside the 6x6 magic square. Remember I was saying the cube. There's a cube, and then there's another cube that's off center, which is basically the Higgs field, or the area of space. Okay, this would be Metatron's cube, or the Star of Astaroth, or the Seagull of the Beast, whatever you want to consider it, okay? Which is associated with the sun, the solar chakra, like I was saying, the 666, by some Kabbalists, astrologists, and numerologists who still use it today, according to Crowley, is a solar number, okay? The Stele of Revealing bore the catalog number 666 at the time when Crowley discovered it, which was one of the events that led to the writing of the Book of Law. So what he's talking about, everything I'm talking about and he talked about, is basically the same stuff. But I understand and know now, because they didn't have then the science that we have. So I can apply the same science to what they're talking about, and it all uncovers and reveals the same stuff. But what it basically indicates is that ancient technology did exist and did destroy the world before. Okay, and then they talk about the revelations, the chip in the hand. I'm holding a phone right now that's a chip in the hand. This is a mouse. This is a chip in the hand, okay? www. Now, I've always thought that it looked kind of like 666, a V1, 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 okay? That would be the web around the world, okay? Now, it can be said that the Hebrew letter Shin, which is written at the beginning and the end of the Hebrew word for sun, Shemesh, conceals in itself the number of the beast because its shape is like three valves conjoined together, whose geometrical value is 6. It has been noted by some that the abbreviation WWW may be interpreted as 666 for the Latin letter W, formed out of the Phoenician letter Wa, whose value is 6. This can be explained by saying the rise of the internet is one of the events by which the beginning of the age of Aquarius has been marked. And that's what we're moving into, the age of Aquarius. See what I'm saying? It's ironic too, because that has to do with the Eye of Horus. Like I was explaining in one of those other videos with fusion, or the eye that basically, or the star, the sun that's over all of these Egyptian gods' heads. That power that they had. That star that's in the king's chamber. That ark. Okay? Which is strongly tied to the concept of Eon of Horus. In Thelema, the following words and phrases have 666 for their geometrical value. See what I'm saying? So, literally, everything that I'm on my channels is, I didn't even know pointed to all this. I've just only figured this stuff out within the past month, okay? So everything I was literally explaining and everything I've been studying has been literally leading right back to here, to the sixes and Aleister Crowley and these ancient religions and ancient technology that's literally been suppressed, or considered evil by the Catholic churches, or considered evil literally because it did destroy the planet before. So I believe the beast is literally a machine. It's going to be a machine that's going to literally kill us. It's going to destroy us. And there's going to be 7 of them. There's going to be 7 of these beasts. And I saw something ironically when it was talking about fusion. I was reading on a fusion page that how many countries have one of these, and lo and behold, there are 7 of these things. And like I said, I'm just using the information to predict things, and ironically, I predicted there would be 7 beasts, just like in the Revelations, and ironically, there are 7 of these fusion generators in 7 countries. So, how ironic is that? Now, you might say, oh, well, that's just coincidence. Look, I don't see this as coincidence. I see this as a prophecy that's being fulfilled. Okay, this is literally a fucking prophecy, and I mean, I don't care what anybody believes. I know what the fuck is going on. You know, let's see. Fruit of peace, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm basically trying to open people's eyes so people can quit fighting and they can actually see the whole truth, okay? But this is what's funny here. The intelligence of the sun, that's kind of ironic. The evil spirit of the sun, that would be literally these fusion generators boiling this planet or blowing something up, or literally us screwing something up big time. See, it all ties back to the sun, and I believe it's fusion. It's one of these beasts that creates a star on the surface of the planet. Literally, cold fusion. It's a fusion generator. Now, I'm not saying fusion generators are evil or bad. I'm saying what we do or a mistake we make literally leads us to make a bad decision or do something that will doom us. Look at this. This just blew my mind. All right. The thelemic model, each person has a true will. Like I was talking about will and inevitability. The will and inevitability of God, okay, would be time and potential, all right? And insofar as each person acts in accordance with his or her will, the nature of the person's interactions with the world or cosmos or nature, like I was saying about the quantum nature of the universe, is a form of love or harmony. This is expressed further by the statement, every man and every woman is a star. Bam, right there. That nuclear and electric energy. A metaphor that portrays everyone's distinct nature as non-overlapping in space and time. Unbelievable. So, and this right here is even talking, it says metaphysics right here. The Thelemites also feel that while essentially religious or spiritual thelema as a world view may have meaningful implications for how it adherents view the nature of dynamics, God, I need some glasses, of and act with regards to culture, ethics, historiography, history, metaphysics, politics, psychology, psychospirituality, and society, including socio-cultural and socio-political systems. But Thelema is not monolithic. It has myriad, extremely diverse, and often conflicting interpretations by both Thelemites and others. Okay? I don't know, man. I think anyone else would call me a freaking devil worshiper or something, or some kind of evil person, but I'm not, because I mean I believe this stuff, and I figured a lot of this stuff out on my own just from using science, because I'm really a science addict. Okay, I'm addicted to astrophysics and quantum physics. Okay, and that's what led me to believe this stuff, to figure this stuff out. Ironically. And ironically, like I was talking about, you know, that people do not deserve this, and we can find a way to coexist on this planet in a peaceful harmony. And the government's literally screwing us, and the government can run this world. Everyone can be a winner. Everyone can be a winner. And the government does not have to be the way it is. The country does not have to be as greedy as it is. Things can change, and the people do have the potential to do this. And it takes people wanting this to happen and working together to make it happen. Look, aspects of Thelema and Crowley's thought in general inspired the development of Wicca and, to a certain degree, the rise of modern paganism as a whole, as well as chaos magic and Satanism. Some scholars, such as Hugh Urban, also believe Thelema to have been an influence on the development of Scientology, but others, such as J. Gordon Melton, deny such connection. That's bullshit. He's right. This guy's wrong. This is a connection. Scientology does have something to do with this, okay? Because that's how I figured this out, by studying quantum physics, okay? So literally, this has place in our world, and we don't know. I mean, it's literally being suppressed. By studying ancient religions and quantum physics and science, astrophysics, cosmology, all of this stuff literally led me to believe this, led me to figure this stuff out, ironically. And I figured it out on my own before I even figured this out, before I stumbled onto this. And that's what literally blows my mind. I mean, literally, I blow my own mind every now and then, you know, which is, you know, it takes a lot to do that, because, you know, it takes a lot to wow me, because I'm so damn far out there. People call me crazy. Some people think I'm right spot on. But, you know, like I said, it takes a lot to wow me, and then if I blow my own mind, it really blows my mind. So literally, if you've watched any of my channels or any of my videos on my channels, listen to what I'm saying, and then look up this Thelema and Aleister Crowley and all this stuff with the you know, the star of Siegel, or the Siegel of the Beast, or the Star of Astaroth, the Higgs field, whatever you want to consider, you know, call it. But it's all connected, literally, and you know, I call it chronotheism. I mean, I literally, like Crowley, literally, I call it chronotheism, because it literally explains all of these religious aspects and the scientific aspects, and it merges both of them. And literally, it's based on so many facts, you really can't debunk it or poke a hole in it. And when I talk about that on my the video I have where I'm elaborating on chronotheism, I wish someone would try to poke a hole in that. I really wish someone would. Because I don't want to be right about some of this stuff. But I can't deny the facts. I can't. I just can't do that. Inside the 6x6, the magic square, I mean, that blows my mind. Ironically, when it talks about the age of Aquarius, look, traditionally Aquarius is associated with electricity, computers, flight, democracy, freedom, humanitarianism, idealism, modernism, or modernization, astrology, nervous disorders, rebellion, nonconformity, philanthropy, veracity, perseverance, humanity, and irresolution. Now, I think this is going to be the age of understanding. Literally, this is going to be the age of knowledge. We're going to figure things out. This is going to be the beginning of the end. And just like I said with this was the beginning of the end. This is with their knowledge that ended up leading to the cataclysms. And it's going to do it again. Once we understand and know this stuff and start putting it to play. Because if you understand the nuclear and electric energy, when it comes to plasma, then you can literally create chimera on a biological scale, and you can create power on a phenomenal scale. So this would be us literally playing gods, and we are not responsible enough. But I believe maybe if we understand and know this stuff ahead of time, maybe we can prevent it from happening. But, you know, sometimes trying to prevent something actually makes it happen. So, I don't know.